G'day guys, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm a bit late for the Merry Christmas, it's the 30th of December. But been pretty busy up until now, so I thought I'd just make this an opportunity to say, yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope everybody's having a good holiday time or a good holiday break if they've got a break. And I just thought I'd give you an update. I wanted to say a big shout out to the people that have been supporting me on my YouTube channel. I haven't been making much, but I've been still getting plenty of comments and people, plenty of support from my viewers. And I just want to say thanks for that. And also thanks for the people that buy me coffees and have sent me a bit of money on my PayPal link. That's in the description. Now, that's been a huge help. At the moment, I'm forking out a lot of money, which I'll get some of it back from my insurance, but I don't know how much. But it's a huge help, and I just want to say thank you so much to those people that have donated or bought me coffees or bought me pizzas, which is just donating money to my channel. So that's fantastic. Now, the other thing I'll just wanted to touch on is give you an update on what's going on. Okay, so 5th of December, I broke my leg. The 15th of December, I was devastated, thought, okay, I've got to be operated on. Absolutely shattered. What can I do? What am I going to do? My girl that lives with me, it was only arranged to work and look after me for 2 weeks, and that was it. How am I going to get by? I was absolutely rattled, to be honest, thinking I'm going to have so much more downtime. I'm not going to make any money. I'm going to need help. I've got nobody to help me. So it was just all pretty full on. So pretty much as soon as I made that video, the last video with the update, Ying, the lady that's been looking after me, she just basically just turned around. She says, I'm going to stay with you through this, and I'll take holidays from my work and I'll look after you. And I just didn't know what to say. I was just blown away. Now, this lady is just absolutely wonderful. She's just she just helps me with everything. She makes my food, make sure that I have food in time so I can take my medications and stuff. She takes me by taxi to hospital, and over the last week it's been twice a day, sometimes 3 or 4 times a day, every day. Does everything for me, runs around, jumps in the queues at the hospitals, through the admin, goes and pays the bills, does, you name it, she does it. And I couldn't get by without her. Seriously, she's just such an awesome lady. So thanks to Ying, she's I don't know what to do without her. I feel blessed that she's helping me. So guys, I'm lucky there. Okay, so what's going to happen now is well, I'm over 50, so I have to go through some testing and stuff to see if I'm suitable for an operation. Right now, I've been through this. My blood pressure is right up there, so it's not good. I never had a blood pressure problem before, but now I've got a blood pressure problem. And now, in investigating my blood pressure and checking things out and all these tests, they found that I have deep vein thrombosis in both of my legs, which is potentially life-threatening, so I've been told. So, look, I usually get massages twice a week and stuff like that, and now I can't get any massages because I've been told that they can cause blood clots to travel up into my heart and brain and kill me. So that sucks, right? And the other thing is my operation has been delayed, so I can't be operated on until my blood pressure and this deep vein thrombosis is fixed up. Now, I can walk a little bit now, guys, so I'm not so dependent on Ying as far as I can walk around the condo, I can make myself a cup of tea, I can do that kind of thing. So, I'm not dependent on her, whereas she had to help me do absolutely everything at first because I just couldn't put my foot on the ground. So I'm okay in that regard, but I've just got so much more time that it's going to take to get this all sorted. So, which is a real problem because I make videos and I do other things and they require me getting out and about as to make some money, to bring some money in. And at the moment, I've got no money coming in, so, well, very little, just some money from my YouTube. But if you let your YouTube videos drop, the money drops as well. So there's that. I'll be back on top of that. I'll be making some videos in the near future, keeping you posted what's going on, and I will be getting out and about. I am getting more mobile, but as I get better, then they're going to operate on me, and then I'll be stuck again for a couple of weeks. So it's going to be a sort of a bit of a catch-22 situation. Yeah, that's the main things I wanted to say, guys. Okay, now I did want to touch on something else, guys. Now, I try and make my videos with some useful information for you if you want to come to Thailand. You want to live in Thailand, you want to know stuff about Thailand. Now, Thailand is an amazing place. I love it here, and if I get my way, I'll spend the rest of my days here. It's just I feel free. I'm happy here. It's not expensive. The people have just got a different perspective on life, and I just feel like this is my home now. But anyway, so guys, what I want you to know that there are things you got to watch out. Now, Thailand is a third world country. Now over here, there's many poor people, and there's the super rich, which people have just got more money than God, you know. So, but Thailand is as far as it's not a safe country in many respects, like just stupid things like that you are used to in your country, like in Australia, for example. You can walk down the footpath without something sticking down the footpath and you tripping over and breaking your leg. Well, in Thailand, there's stuff everywhere. Like in the middle of the footpath, there'll be just a steel post or something, you know, for no apparent reason, and stuff like that. There'll be people riding motorbikes down the footpath the wrong way if it's a one-way street, and stuff like that. So you really, really got to have your wits about you, guys, and especially if you're riding a motorbike as well. In Patong, for example, you ride a motorbike in Patong, you really got to have your wits about you. They have the worst taxi drivers and tuk-tuk drivers in the world. They are dead set. They should be charged and jailed, these guys. They are so bad. They just do not follow the right rules. They drive on any side of the road. They've got no respect for anybody else. Or, you know, they're just dangerous. I've seen a number of taxis and that hit motorbikes and take them out. And what chance have you got on a motorbike? So you just want to factor in Thailand, being a third world country, is not as safe as you might be in, say, Australia. Now, the other thing is health insurance, guys. Make sure you are covered by a good health insurance company and for a lot of money, because if you have an incident like me, you could find out it's going to cost you a mozza. You know, even though Thailand's not as expensive, say, as other countries, but it's still going to cost you a mozza. I've probably spent over 100,000 baht just on, you know, treatment and running around for my leg, and I still haven't had an operation. So I think after the wash up, it's probably going to cost me 250,000 baht, which is probably about $10,000 Australian, just to get my leg fixed. By the time it's all over, it could cost more. I don't know, but I have health insurance and I can claim it back. So that's a big thing. And the other thing is, guys, if you're coming here, make sure you got the availability of funds, because you can't just go into the hospital and say, here's my insurance details, you know, go for it. Because I went to Pattaya City Hospital and, mate, I have to pay as I go. Everything they do, I have to go. Like, we might go to the cashier 3 times in one day to pay, and I have bills in one day for 15,000 baht. You know, it doesn't sound like a lot of money. 10,000 baht's $420 or something. You know, 15,000 baht, 600. But daily, it gets expensive. So just factor those kind of things in, guys, and be safe, and because you can come undone. Now, I got some shocking news the other day. Now, a great friend of mine, a lady, Pim, she owns a bar. She's just an awesome lady, and I drink at her bar sometimes and play pool with her, and I've got to know her and become a real close friend to her, or a good friend. And she was at her bar the night before last, and someone threw a shoe or something onto the road, and she went to pick it up, and a bike came out of nowhere and cleaned her up. Now she's in a fatal condition, in hospital, and she may not pull through. And guys, you got to note that some of the streets and the places you walk and that, people just tear down there like lunatics and just come out of nowhere. Like when you're riding down the street, you can't turn suddenly or whatever, because you can guarantee that someone is going to try and cut you off. He's going to turn in front of you. He's going to sneak up the left side of you. You know, so you just got to factor these things in, guys, and just take your time and try and be safe, because if you don't, things can go wrong. Like me, Okay, I broke my leg, but how I broke my leg, I walked on an uneven surface, I rolled my ankle, it was wet, right, and then it was sort of dry and it gripped, and then I went over, and then it was too late. I couldn't stop myself from falling. I went over and I rolled my ankle to the point where I broke the bone on the outside of my leg. So yeah, it's not safe, guys, if you're not careful. You're not invincible, and you can really be badly hurt. I see so many people that have bandaged up and from being in motorcycle accidents every day in the hospital. It's just ridiculous. So guys, if you're going to live over here, just be a bit sensible and don't do stupid things. Don't think you're invincible and it's not going to happen to you, because it will. Anyway, guys, have a nice Christmas, a happy new year, and hopefully I'll be making videos soon again and getting out and about. Take care, and thanks for all your support.